Fino abeka ho original TV asunye Mpensenmpensenmu adwumadie no bre na aso se yebehwe na yebedi nkomo e de afa ho anansam ne mienu pa yebehwe da hwe ye inflation rate said ye sitie and am ben and driving and saying government government statistician wa sha se kasa e kire yen niema enam so ma inflation ababedru babia etinanu ya wa hwa e sha se wa behu babia na ewo ene babia aduru sisi ai nti eno eye ye kwa ye ba nyina nsoso no eno ne nkoma ye nyina hwe na ye di na chi nsoso ya kwa kohwe eye LGBT IQ plus ni de kaka ho no ni ade ne ahwe na ye di nkomo e de afa ho nti ye be ko na ye ne empanifo akwa kodi nkomo ne empanifo a ye to nsa from honorable IP I am a former member of parliament. Maybe I'm saying because saying, quite fast so a born free honor. Uncrophobi say that's so beating crofo imagination. Name says Solomon Magis can now moye no any team fire and as a city. Solomon cancer and so present Yankopon air doma. Send DC4 a B as a omo and coprina omnim penny for and far and ma omo. A year 2024 Ekode abato ne hihye no abaka kope national organizer solo kan ono na no ye national communication officer erema the National Democratic Congress ampenifo mama kwaba bia boko de
nyame adom
arabona consensus te say
consensus ye boko mifia kra me de kire consensus a me consensus secretary de papa efimu a ene yawi na yebedi akra na wotwe na ya sheda ire be na yi mi fi amekwa ye kokoso na yakọ akodi mi secretary ni papa na wotwe na ayesu anu ye huye pa bibia akoso pepepe
sela mo de afem ana se wadia
ayesu anu wo hwe ni esi 2020 na yenga menteme ho ase obonu bi kase internal frictions na ma sit ni fi yensa afa bi former DC Taro ngachi ekofa independent candidate ni nipa bi a me no mo call parliamentary primaries award the primaries by 76%. Let me just say anka 76% de we are lose na say what ho ase ebiru ma nya nti ase ekofa independent candidate by ebetwen 2,600 votes from our stronghold Enuma Papem and Elusu seat by 241 votes. So 2,600 as against 241. They also who said, "See, yeah, police station election say we are coordinator, are constituency, yeah, region, yeah, Kambum na independent bia amem there. Now 241 a day. Yet me the 1,000 na independent train 2,600 no. Ye you 1,000 kra na yakova. Nti is a borrowed seat. 2024 you kwajinu boko. So yeah, we solo interested party in my constituency.
Or interested party
every year, every 4 years we have to about but I feel 2020 no wamba. Obey come they catch this in this 2020 obey mama ye na dey now. This year mo nso awamba no. And you lose it. It's a internal friction. I don't see say.
So the we not so much their firm borrowed. They just
when you are only with somebody there, I was so young.
At what?
You all my morning. I'm saying I remember. I'm imaginary.
That now twice.
Now I no pay a original TV ashafo. In fact, unknown to him, no, it's one of the constituency. Onumpo na wabo MPP. Because 2012 was the year nanko say AJ sa constituency. Akwe higher. 2016 the same tactical error. And 2020 I say be akwe. Na sa seat na yaje no. What san can biom? Not at all. MPP for G seat be free wa. ye bre ansa na ya agene back and the ones who are bre ansa na wa baji way look Amenfi is MPP took it from us in the year 2012 ansa ye to me age until we are also taking this seat for 3 consecutive terms ansa na so benya bia wanya and there are additional 6 seats in Eastern region. You know, say in 2006, NDC had 15 constituencies in Eastern region. It's just a matter of strategy. And wama yentumna yenyai. And I keep saying that we just need an organizer who understands the dynamics from the beginning of 1992 to date. Eastern is not an MPP stronghold region. It's a matter of NDC near abandon young strength. When we go back to our strength, the MPP will not be a match in the Eastern region and Ashanti.
You know, definitely, I don't expect Honorable IP say or be bonfire mouse say we need organizer because why I just say oh we need organizer.
And you know good thing.
I'm a better
so yeah madam. Eba say mean si fam. Se me iska kura me famu solo. No me national organizer of the NDC. Na no kwase wo mu say solo you know say presidential votes we won by a difference of 7,000 votes. 7,000. It is skirt and browse and the deficiency of 241. It took us a city what about the presidential vote of 7,000 difference? It's a borrowed seat.
Pandai. Madam for Bakuso.
Nyandam, Matthew Nyandam.
I'll call on the road. A skirt and browse on the road twice. Nam cutting Nyandam and third one.
It will be a
She's your who the organizer. I go on the strategy, so support him. And this was because I go when you support tactically. Or what we be one. But anyway, I shall for our to be frank, 2024 is a very interesting contest between NDC and MPP. You win 2, 1 win 2. Say one. Until you another round. Now, say another round near corner. Yanko pon him say MPP4. Oh, what him upon ye? Until was as obubu or name no. Your cosun na nyame no ye. Ma cosun nyina yanko pon no ye. Said obeya, obe fipa obeja tumbrel no akwatena nchen.
All right. Yeah, share na yeah dinkomo to say them can't share mono be share Ghana's inflation now. You see baby 27.6%. You be dinkomo kakra dia found the nam so akwa kodru say what government is doing about it. Kwan ya be share na ya faso na ya share dinkomo we culture say Ghana Statistical Service for Adaroma and you call USA the free ho by to no share from Nancy Osha about 23.6%. Osha almost say from 2004. Na nka enko soro kesesa. Na ene nan last year ene number say 7 single digit. The one say ahuri nti Osha kra na be say 20 percentage points. So ya hwe ne musa say de ben na ekofa bae from Osha said there you see target na fe na huri na ajompie firi ho e de corner hunahuna yen sa say o hwe from last month na 23.6 say 27.6 you ask yourself say there ben and kofa sa de ni nyina e de e buy central bank target say ye be hwe ni yetimi anya ye be ko lower be 6% na ene na ma be ko kodru be say 10% de hu ya ne say aginsem afiri ho sa akwa kodru ba bia ebeko na akwa koduru ajigon mhwe aha nti o share electronic tax womo or say the introduction of a 1.5 tax on electronic payments which was approved by parliament in 11 huasem enso huasem ne eka prices quite far so epeja ekwo o share February said April no mu said si performing here o share say o share aburo enom ne yese oil and fats, water, ne cereals, ne kwan ya nam so ma inflation no timi cost transport nkwa e transport there minim so no boy pay hono obegbo modern ho parkers because o share time no parliament na now a chairman for a committee on transport me kai time na ye can two tracks no ho asem one na ye no edi juma nom ne ade furnishing se nkonwa amotete to so kwan etimi e fa so ko ohwe house ne utilities na ba ko bi wo ho no ama meka ho so wo hwe bi te se aduane na no government statistician no can say wo hwe food inflation contribute to about 50% of the overall inflation. So we have go into details. Now we have kind of saying baskets now or mudi share. Pan on inflation cover say over about 40-something%. Okay, meaning about me say wheat from Ukraine, flour, and then kwaya faso enyane sa nema no. Eno na akako criticize enema we say nyina ade aba. Nti say we screen no so batcho mu project no kese na ye nyina ye nhunu said ye esi etie o hwa said ye say o inflation no de nam so ya akwakofa aba ene saa niema we niema influence ni ahwe no one after the other ya hwe de akwakofa inflation no e de aba beduru ba bia akwakodu sese. So now we ask ourselves say e de ben na nke wo say ye hwe na ye ya yentimi anye. Sometimes you compare who to some of the neighboring countries. You hear baby to say Nigeria, you hear baby to say Cote d'Ivoire, or hear baby to say Togo. They keep saying say Togo inflation no, mpempi no, ya na eta ejina babia ejina na omo amkofa niema wo ba beton. But who can na ya ka say okay, omo anseva omo your friends say omo ties no completely from omo colonial masters. And sometimes omo ebo omo kwan bi so hwe Togo ni Cote d'Ivoire nom ni sa. But then food inflation and a yard a driving inflation the cost soro kese pa. So we keep asking ourselves adena yantimi amma yani ankoso na deliberately yanye bibi amfa ho because food dey nka yenya planting for food and jobs yanka ebetimi anya control e wo kwa ebetimi afa so a ye be ma aduane bo atimi akofom. It got to a point tomatoes etimi to bi be say mienu ya cotton 5 cedis anom ni ade de be a yankasa na ye yankasa ya ka ho ya ton man. Sometimes you want to create sa impression and what should government do? It got to a point me say na nkofo poka say ebe anka yenhwe ne nka price control ho asem say o hwe because world over enya de a eda form ye nyina ye bre ohwe ye nko aye de na anu aye den dodo. What they compare other countries now, which means say ye de no anu aye den yenim anu yenim say so compare Bosnia Cross Free Bank now they ababe ye juma ubisa say saying ana is etie njo koto na ababe ton a saying ana de beto so these are some of the things that ye wire ni na ya tena say na aka no ba pay ja mo na mo abam say ye be anything because at the end of said ye city this is the picture and to say them kind we Ghana Statistical Service for ana womo abieso e de akere. What are we supposed to do? We are complaining. Now, what is government driving us towards?
Medical echia obinia na mechia wetifo. Niti tiru ni wanga weti ufi ayensu ano. Mechia president na bodi echiri. Ene MPP apamfo ya pawanga watoto enema mayen. Ampa mitie government statistician on this. Na once waka na what yeah should be just say etifo nso ehu nsama wokan nyina. Na yetene say ansa na no na edusa amri ya food prices ekosoro because ye nyina nim say samri afi na nsu toto a ekuafo edua no bai. Na unim pefe se ekuafo fiase edua no baya na no bai no so nuaba no so boaye den na yɛka ebro obiara bedi adanse sa afi na ekurafo edu ebro last month latter part of last month na tomatoes adaka na baako paint chance na wɔhyɛ no na 100 Ghana cedis just the beginning of June up at 30 cedis a move from 100 Ghana cedis to 30 cedis na yɛn so yɛnim sɛ yɛn inflation basket no ɛnneɛma a ɛtae kɔ mu paa no ɛyɛ ɛnneɛma a aduan ɛkɔ mu paa ɛna ade baako a ɛsan control inflation ɛmɛ kɔ soro paa ɛyɛ transport fares because transport fares in the cost it affect every commodity on the market ni enim sɛ fuel prices akɔ so on the international market no ama transport fares no so akɔ soro definitely it will affect every commodity our market now what they compare Togo ni other countries no which are yɛn aduan dim yɛn tare hyem what the Ghana compare Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso and especially the French speaking countries no one say yen taste for Ghana make a Ghana yen taste for foreign items was need to through ne yen tare shame on say maybe me say African we come ma say me treasure solo add the top and down ni nyina imported also na say egusuba the word of African in eba afei yen aduan a yedi no ya na ye pe imported food no more when say rice and so ukotoga onya na akpele no nya adamabi ni ade no kan local and so Ghana ni ubehu say na ye pay imported foods no nti say yen exchange rate no cedi na ho dem ba fam na international crisis bi aba na affect yen inflation quickly because ye pay foreign taste na more afi can in some housing and furnishing say dem kunya dem table ni ade emri bi eba na obekọ bi ademu no na carpenter fo ni ama wo ye wo Ghana heya kunya bi na de gu dem ni aye bi e fa ni divider na esi dem no wa hye na ma wo kama so we beto farmer say Turkish and Chinese furniture bi aba abontin no they call Chinese mall ewo some road you see
that friend China mall
question mu a furniture section no furniture egu ankrofo gu so a water no ni nyina anye locally made definitely no yen prefer to this no as compared to the locally made one akosoro nti aba sa bema inflation on those na be ko basket ni mu no so ebe cost because of the international crisis. Now what can bread and pa yenim baby a wheat we are seeing na yenya fikese pa. Nti affecting na baby Europeans and Americans what from wheat no. Say a short ya then kakra na yenya no one yen kwa struggle ebe shitu price and up. Nti sa no me na ama inflation akosoro. Sa be di kan boss no. Say you start to have a maize. Say una mukro won say ebro momono na yetoto no. Fortunately for us, rainfall pattern for this particular farming season are very good as compared to last year. Last year, ekurafo no du ebro no. Edu mra say ebro no 2% na ebo no. Na awia to see so. Afi say me ko insurance me na ma me hu say ebro no bebre 2% eba be yi ba. At the time nsu no to na awia no so ebo at the same time ebro so sa no pe. Unfortunately for us no Ukraine crisis here to me enough fertilizer at a good price for the farmers. And maybe a better kakra. But see rainfall pattern for this year. Say nyame ya adoma ye benya bumper harvest, especially on the cereals, maize, beans, sanoma normally betumi nya bumper harvest. It ya no be boy kakra. And no sort of twen adwene si biribi so. Say adenti na was say time bi ya lie on rainfall pattern to control our food inflation near the other. But the master just say, I did part of my schooling in India. Now, send the institute to Ghana, India for 50%, some part of India. Now, ukwa now my Greek sector no. Kwanga wo faso. Yet send the institute for any power hey. What to me, at the machines, prepare land, very vast land. There are 1,000 acres, 2,000 acres. No one prepare. No one prepare. Omu channel, eco sir. Now, omu pay. India. Omu yi topsoil no. No more track of we are not the topsoil no abeguso. Until soon to ebe yira for nipa na akwa tie ho. Soon be tie ho for some time. No more do rice. Oh, 10 billion suit na be tie ho 4-5 days and send it to me.
The way I do be a shed that na say adwen
say yensu na eyiri em enko yiri mfa nipa. Emum ya diverting sunu nyina akọ ba bia be akwa tie. I be do rice. These are some of the things we have to pick.
Into the whole kind of say what it means is that policy decisions say implementing you need the right policies near implementing year
to me ama
solve our problems
because say
for instance now carry taste home me who say about yes awareness creation made in Ghana normally
made in Ghana food
I remember say union CTF for lead started some campaign be made in Ghana rice ma it got to a point nkofo kro mo kra free baby kra no be no person packaging say Ghana rice which means that
yes
yeah deliberate attempts effort say ye pese ye yema ye kon edo ye taste esesa na bibia ye wo Ghana ha say ye ma ye kon do eno ne ye pa abeboa amana aba for but this is not for me to do. This is a government and also a leading way no chere government is so aswe bebre. It means that
government a leading way no say the policy by planting for food and jobs what the scientific way of assisting the farmers to get more yield and no buy and the taste na ye can and say oko baby na yes seven buffet you move you the rush Ghanaians go for the local dishes kokonte tuza fi fufu ni ade fufu ki no wan kwadwane in time na e asenja so we are gradually moving there but as compared to other countries your neighboring countries to say Togo, Burkina Faso, Mali ni ade no ko na ben won a utumu say one interest in their local foods no e was so esen. I'm saying this because in my constituency I have about 40% Ewe population. Now the Ewes in my constituency are not Ghanaian Ewes. Great grandparents if you took go the best settle one or my brother be Ghanaians. But what you say, sending one culture and food, as compared to young account and other tribes, it's very different. Indeed, I was saying yesterday who said, okay, government fine. But at the same time, I'm not ban a push my young. I was saying, you go back. Now, if you see the young brody, young American, young Akpele, young Tuezafi, yes, Anna, these are food that you produce in our Ghana. Whatever that will happen outside Ghana will not have direct effect on our.
But I never you reading from textbooks. You are trying to her apase, most of these things. But when it comes to implementing them with some level of intentionality, yes, I will say to achieve it.
At a slow. Say. What we say? Now saying fertilizer you can have some. Yeah, a kahuna food prices no ekosro. And they are starting organic fertilizer in a very large quantity. Ghana ha.
We have it in place. Yeah, we didn't need any attention also. Our CAP has always been around. Our CAP has been there.
I mean, say in large quantity.
In large quantity. That is why I'm saying
AMA. I did my national service at AMA. Yeah, the make called Teshinungwa. No more processing organic fertilizer processing factory. Long ago, when I was doing my national service in the 1999-2000. Meaning, I've done some work with Zoom Lion. Timmy say Zoom Lion actually be biase. But Nyame came in a large quantity. Raw material
I followed the agric minister recently. Or call to say the Zoom Lion Day recently. Or call share. Oh, sometimes you how now. Okay, was okay boy meet me solve chance this. You demand that here. You can't buy 600,000 metric tons of fertilizer. You hear every year. You name the ACAP for me produce. Now you almost more shares or me by end of year. You bet me or bit me produce it by say 150,000 metric tons, which means that, and I'm going to say, yes, shed that year, dream said, the okay, minimum time I national sector, I think it might be a very long time
2099, 2000.
So you see, about 20 years ago, and 23 years ago, and some we say, you know, now you name the demand for a fertilizer. Near name say a bedroom time, you know, your dependence. Oh, say the BI force, just a free baby bano, a baby so. We leave ourselves. Ye giant home mercy. To say the now can say, Yankopon ya doma, as ye benya bumper harvest. A buying so plants and uncle one village, one dam, and only the kakaka. So you ask yourself, say, Nuna say, sir, deliberate effort, say, a buying a yes idea we say, Eddie CD a beba dachi no quino. I enter Nyano in this part of our.
But I'm telling you what's happened, the reality on the ground.
The reality on the ground.
And this government, previous governments, you know,
very true. That is why I'm saying
we are doing it. But
that is where I'm coming from. That is where I'm coming
faster than what we are seeing now.
Not for you to be defensive. No, I'm going to say in 2016, Akafuya Okan Zoom Lion Company producing fertilizer. Omoni Minister of Agric Asia Edin Komo. Ama womo chira mo samrena say aban subsidized fertilizers. Samrena 125 Ghana cedis. Aban edge bears 225 cedis a free so 50 kilograms of fertilizer no. Is that inorganic fertilizer no. Akap for the no na bear say samrena no ye around bears 25 cedis. One dem channel. Woman or motana see the nkoma, but because Samre no na itiminya be free, Ukraine, Monomne, Russia, no that. Yam pay attention, Kase.
So now
I think
so now we are paying attention. It's better late than never. Let us look at it. And then cocoa farmers require as I say chemical fertilizer now say inorganic fertilizer and what do cocoa no so no how assassin ma cocoa no to me nyahoden. It is better say yeah what raw material the be organic fertilizer and it will be brave in Ghana added increase production.
Okay.
Ministry of Agric Ajato say yes your Bible so who that company be started production of organic fertilizer in Ghana. Me to my producing the quantity that we want about Emma ball akra nya baby ntumu no yetumi anya baby.
Thankfully me farmer kakrakapa ha kane so all former of positions be o PNC ntimi nko enumu too much. Bernard Mona akwaba
openye maje oso
bibia boko there
da bibia anye boko.
I like your honesty anyway.
Maminchia ayepe ene Solomon in cancer. Na ayepe recently now here in the national service.
Oh,
2000 years
recently.
22 years ago.
22 years. Yeah, national service 1996. We are year 2000.
And then me year 95 because I'm year 2. Yeah. Over your first one. Before free tertiary 95.
Odikaya 95 after upper 6.
And I'm quite back.
Yes, 95 me year free tertiary 95. And I'm year post tertiary
A levels now I am national service. Yes. When I'm year letter day saints.
But inflation home common year, and I'm so about Bedrus say. But the Intiama Yajina Adriani de no so channel is because Osha they're driving inflation Cassia Adriani. About 50% are contributed to the overall friend is saying inflation and then you can say Adriani food production. Okay, was saying what control was because Osha and SARS near that akuafo ne niema ya kase de ano kase pese ya ngeni kwa say aduane hunahuna ya ntimi push ya inflation edi kodru ba bia edi akwa kodru no
me that's you
who as a farmer there na yenya ne right.
As we speak there is a lot of organic fertilizer in Ghana me call Shaba Enterprises and Shaba Unim Shaba said Ajeba he's been an MP for your friend is saying Nkoko and many other positions are I think the immediate past board chairman of the Maslock.
Yes.
He has over 20,000 containers of organic fertilizer. As to why the Ministry of Agric entimin kofasa organic fertilizer yi emma ekuafo still baffles some of us. On my micro level, no, I have to go there to go and buy some. Intimiko hu fertilizer duduana obohona, and I'm like,
inorganic and organic.
Organic fertilizer. Aye nyina nim eboa edema asase.
Very safe.
Very safe, and it actually improves the health. Kama yela dagari che hokungona azum pa honora isuro cheka yele.
Down.
So inti utimi hu say papa yi what all these containers of fertilizer. Then the Ministry of Agriculture say omonya aware from my interaction with him. Omonim say owasa containers no. But say be a cat be enfi ho embanenti. They have turned a blind eye on it. He is not my party member. He is not promoting my business. We're looking for fertilizer to buy and he could do her. And I sat there and I said, what are we doing there in this country? That because you did not bring it and you did not have a hand in bringing it, nature say that one should be kept down, not agriculture and suffer. The last time I know a Kasai, I pity me say oba an acre of maize on a minimum, and it depends on the fertility of the soil. You need 3 bags of fertilizer, 2 nitrogen and 1 ammonia. That's on a minimum. In Titise last year we did about 250 acres. We had to buy over 750 bags of fertilizer.
Almost a full load of fertilizer.
Do you understand? So, and then you cannot do it because last year a bag of fertilizer was 106 Ghana cedis.
And also to add to what you're saying, say, oh, you can't say now. What it means is that you pushy dollar now against cedi there, no, because of self fertilizer.
We are talking about inflation and we are using the food as last year was 106 Ghana cedis. So multiply 106 by 750 bags of fertilizer. This year, a bag of fertilizer is 420 Ghana cedis. So from 250, we have reduced our farm to 50. From 250, you have to reduce your farm size. You think that there will not be food poverty and shortages in the country?
Abra alternative.
Yes, Abra alternative. No, ewoha edosun. So, yet fertilizer, you cannot go. See, 106 to 420, calculate the percentage increase. How many maize farmers? All the 3 bags of fertilizer that are needed last year can be factored in the 420. This year, it's not up to 1 bag. Afena may babato about 3 bags at 420. And that is even, and depend on the soil fertility. So fertility near lower. The chemical fertilizers, you have to increase it. So there will be shortage of maize this year.
Adeba Conso said the shade fertilizer born acostro. Now, if you cry unyano, what it means is that food production are more expensive.
Exactly. And yeah, more expensive. The cost of plowing an acre moved from 100 Ghana cedis. Now it's 200 Ghana cedis.
Cost of fuel.
What do you say? The cost of planting was 80 Ghana cedis. So here 160.
Everything 100%.
Everything has increased.
All these things we are talking about. The kind and also can home inflation to me contribute to say transport
because transport is influenced by fuel.
Largely apart from that, the tractors now they plow land until you buy fuel.
That's why I'm saying that transport is influenced by fuel. The last time I got a tractor, 1 tractor, excluding the accessories, was 290 Ghana cedis.
1 tractor?
Yes, 4x4 tractor.
290
Ghana, 90,000 Ghana cedis.
90,000.
Yes.
290 then come in top 5 months this year.
So obviously, There is a challenge at Ministry of Agric on share. And this perfidy say, Obi, Ewobi. And because the person is not playing ball or something, let the people of Ghana suffer. I'm saying that the Ministry of Agric and all those acting in Agric, so Shaba enterprises is here, organic fertilizer, let them not give the impression that you need organic fertilizer. Or
organic fertilizer don't produce or anything.
Shaba enterprise, when he say he produces, he manufactures even basic implements.
Okay, so what it means is that the to say the Agric minister
were you need if you
no, but
because that is what I have.
It will be unfair to conclude say we in for unless be our country or say we in if you.
Me see we in if you.
It no na me say.
Me see we in if you.
Anya courtroom.
We say oh yeah journalist papa me no akasa wie Shaba enterprises your friend say La Paz kind of so on the left you can go there and do your own investigation.
All right, journalist papa I'll go there and do
your food prices look temporarily like vegetables ne boaba form because the rains have started well. Until obia timidi tomatoes when you throw the seeds they will grow so you can get no boaba form. But I'm saying that just give us 3 months again. And then you see an escalation in the food prices. Many rain-fed agriculture cannot take our country anywhere. But worst of all, TME, is the Chinization of food production in this country. So, TME, Chinization of food production in the country. Agriculture is our basic lifestyle. So, see, Ufiha, and one of the major food baskets is Ejura. In the Ashanti region. When you are going towards Ejura, Mampong, Ejura, check on the road. The Indians, the Chinese have come to acquire large trucks and producing the food they eat in our country. They have taken agriculture away from us. And we are sitting and claiming that we are doing planting for food and jobs. Masa, Nkosiaga, see, we don't produce dollars in this country. And we don't have capacity to produce dollars. As a policy, government now will go and buy dollars and bring into the system. When you buy dollars, you give more money to the United States of America. Okay. So government imports dollars directly, increasing inflation. And we have done nothing about it. I don't want to talk about ECO or the African currency. But if you look at everything now, and when there is no food in the system, when there is no, in fact, if you go around the roads, you see that there is less traffic. It's also because there are no cars. But people are doing management. Yeah. People are doing management. So when people are doing management, what it means is that productivity is going down. Because afena I pay ebe jumo o be juma onim ne obeye obe twen say ne yire so be sorentem omode nkora no be go school in one car, then they will drive na ne yire abesi no ejuma asan ono so ekojuma. So you see the time lag that is also impacting on productivity. Inti say oti ho na onhwe we nyina yi a you will see inflation at 27%, but the actual inflation is in excess of 45%.
Okay, so essentially, the year can say, yeah, inflation I can what seven. Adriane can who be now. You was so control, send Kebet to me, I'm Adriane Boo Ghana, but the idea grow. Also, the Agric minister has not paid attention to certain things. Kebet to me, Abwasolo, a quick one. What do you think about the year can then I am ye because we are more paba waba. And the time I can't be one come
original TV, Asha phone on Newama or show or that social media channels. Inflation has some kind. I have some case because we share at the time I buying the bar or the mantra of one district, one factory. One village, one dam. At that time, no, na aban bili ye state enterprises are not on huge man. Aban bi ishishe or sansuli ye another companies like Commander Sugar Factory, Elmina Fish Processing Plant, Kumasi Shoe Factory, Kasi Olam Sheet, and whatever. Oko pottery subsector na. Na bambi or the policy about say ansana ube to me wako import pottery product no. Or say to me grow 40% or Ghana high broiler centers and what have you just to help the pottery farmers and then the animal husbandry and what have you. Nti aban ba ye onu podi be kan say one district one factory no. Nanka Ghana for bebre ye expectation there. Aban no be call into agro-based industries. Nancha ya buama food production akoso. Oko Ashanti region side offensive north Akumadan Tomeno. Ana yenya former minister or the then president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, expanded almost 150 or so 200 hectares of land, feeding into the concept called modernizing agriculture productivity for the local economy. Meaning that kwanya ya faso ye kwayo no o se ye den sakra ye bem na impuntuo kwayo oba na Ghana manu so numu bue enti se kwayo be tumpon a na o se kwanya ya faso ye kwayo no o se ye sakra mu MPP abamba no wasan ko echi planting for food ye kodua keke enti wo hwa Pualugu Dama and this aban and the mama ye feasibility studies bibia nanka ndamino kase anka ya dam construction of all produce and also all proud about 5,000 hectares of land spanning eastern and upper east, part of upper west and part of northeast region. Alabama rice, vegetables and fruit production at a large scale. Sadly, just because Abambi need that interest. Uba money one warrior rice importers. Majority of them are not Ghanaian nationals. The oil and whatever the director of a series and whatever at the Ministry of
cereals
and whatever at the Ministry of Agriculture. Obejina Kutia all his life were called retirement, but the economy of Ghana will not benefit from what he is paid for because ansha now the rice importers no they have a deal with him there. You should not drive a rice revolution.
So
in the country.
was there a policy? Yeah, Aban will buy or be abandoned here because.
I'm not sure. No, modernizing agriculture productivity for the local economy.
Is that not a different name for planting for food and
jobs? Oh no, you know, I'm about to modernize on your planting there. That I don't know, you're planting. Into Abani by Yan Kwasa. The man no not on industrialization no until modernizing no. Commander Sugar Factory leads to what a sugar plantation and what have you, so that the value chain Ghanaians are about do actually they are feed that
and there is a document
on that.
A daho, a chile,
step by step.
Did you say document?
Did
you say document? Document.
No. Did you really say document?
No, don't make
okay, all right.
Aqua fish processing plant as well. You was seasonal bumper harvest at the fishing industry. And today be obeying a number of Bruce. What to do? And if that's the case, equidistant wise from Ketu south, Aprao to Elmina, and from Elmina to a new town of Jomoro. Fisher folks, when Yanama, they can come to Elmina and drop it at the fish processing plant. We be store. Then cannery industries no. We go take no why then. What they are juma. A buying back from there. Young fish processing plant. What's also share tomato industries now? Ghana say yenya bumper tomato season now. There's no any tomato manufacturing or processing industry or Ghana or take not or putting into tomato paste. This feed into the concept, modernizing. Say one. Into a buying by no buying a trailer planting for food. And this thing. Now, it also goes down.
The Minister of Trade was also looking at one district, one factory.
Why is that? Would that one district,
if
the one district...
Oh, before
and
the Secretariat. There was a Secretariat for
Special Initiative.
So
but now it's back to Ministry of Trade anyway.
So abayi onya ano keke. No ya dia abayi all can one this one factory no. No well thought through plans and program or one. Nka Ghana yenjina bibi ejina. Because 5 years or 60 months.
So the point
is that agricultural productivity no or seasonal. Into every year, farmers will produce. Government is supervising. On technical advice, you boost one capacity. Look, under the previous Mahama administration, Kokumasi cast Akati funds. Poultry industries are buying on grants, not loans. And he developed Ghana's poultry hub.
Unity Farms in Doma.
Masa, it was not a joke. The northern bird delicacy in the I confirm our because I confirm no Burkina. Why? Because another cash cow for the northern dweller who is a low income earner now Bampedo boost or income levels in the area of that bird, guinea fowl. NPP are banned by also what you are doing because the guinea fowl industry must also be what? Harvest and harnessed. Into the mantra of one district, one factory, no, he has no direction in this country or just for a political propaganda. Baby, Abedri, share flour, Ghana, some say you were a large rice farming system. Obezana Ukraine will be a problem to us.
I know it's a country of 44 million. Any problem into a whole continent, 1 point something billion. Is it as far as
share Ukraine? Do they have land endowment as Ghana? And the question is, Yamfa and the same people in Tunchen. Nian start there. You look at the problem from the position of national wickedness. Because Obia
national
wickedness.
It's
more thing Obi's Ministry of Agriculture.
But the Ministry of Agriculture no policy no be implemented.
And no be no advice buying.
I understand, but then they buying formulates the policy.
And the they will escape because the chief directors blah blah and politician Chasakoda.
That is true.
Go there and see them.
Basolo, you agree with me, sir? Policy are the no. That is what he's going to implement.
I mean, Master men can't tell Master me there. I bind be a new one man. Oba do be failing. But the fact is that when you appoint a weak appointee, that person working there as a national list. Ya for ejuma say ejuma magana. And to say minister now bon you ejuma. And I tell you, sometimes you can meet a minister who want to work by bond a technical man or so, or let him down. Let me give you a typical example in the person called Dr. Louisiana Bisu. Deputy Minister for Agriculture in charge of poultry. Right, poultry importers no. When the lady Kuya, they even pursued her and went and defeated her at her constituency. Because when himself was Samba, no, but continue with that concept in there. If you don't grow in Ghana, you will not be given the lands.
You must, if you want to import, you must grow 40%.
Yes, and the lady was
before
judiciously
you can import.
Import.
That was the policy.
A whole
you have
lot
to grow
of
40%,
and then you are allowed to import 60%.
Inti ewa, shesi amino kasei. Se Ghana taste you import dresses and furnitures. It will not have serious impact on the economy of Ghana. But food, everybody eats every hour, every second. So if Ghana could not produce to feed ourselves, that is where the problem will come from.
Okay, so
now on the fuel, since at all, at times no, at all or produce or function to about 70-80% in Madiosia. Crude oil na talk of fano. Talk on your home for sure in the area of kerosene, engine oil, bitumen, aviation oil, whatever. As of that in crown, you better you subsidize the prices of diesel and then petrol or your daily consumption. But since I'm say individuals and the will import and then the quantum of dollar will here for that quarterly importation on Yagro. No sooner put the pressure on the dollar on also drive imported goods via here. Yes, you hear oil. In Tinipano say a interest payment. I buy Obabisiaka Krakana go to Obisiakawa. Won't you in the area of cities? We went to Abusiano in the area of what? Dollars into no so or the how. Into a cycle of Inyama ya as on mine. You were tossy. Few individuals were interested in toy is not functioning. And then NDC brought back toy. You know, it's a talk of form. There are industries like industries that will process engine oil. And also, one functions, form. Loss of jobs, loss of incomes to the ordinary Ghanaian. But few individuals who are making billions of Ghana cedis as a result of
importation of
finished goods. We transfer the burden on the ordinary Ghanaian. We feed into cost of food. Because in there, roadside now to the 2 cities are. Because one farm marble for already 7 years why? Because ye if we normal things are buying here. Now, kasa abayin Nyankopon kra ne buefu here because nyame pe
we be see cathedral manama.
I remember Nyankopon pe no do na no ya ade nyina.
We be see manama no boare.
Nyame no na no ye insuo free ha na asase nwa ha na aba. Ewia koda ha na onyunu nda ha. Osum da ha na nyame no ye. NPB for nkoti bi bia wa no.
So let me that say, anti the kind honorable anti Osha the munina mo kind no ade ba ko abe common ewum and he say there are some influential people be more interest be a omo ka say omo interest nti ombe me atena EABC mo e betem to say the near ka omo imported rice. You mentioned poultry farmers ne enema 1 or 2 bi no ma ankoso. You mentioned fertilizer issue you know near there. So most of your problems are self-inflicted.
But I can simply no quarry.
Okay.
I was here threatening.
All right.
One district, one factory. Yeah, no. There were agro processing factories be come aye juma. It produce as I speak. Afeni power ye juma. Inti planting for food and jobs no. Idea ne say see nya raw materials na e be kwa akofili factories. She oko Kade Ceramics Company Limited. Ewo Kade. Ewo Shama district. Na omo producing ceramic tiles. Now no me call madam for if you no order to tiles. Na me share box no made in Ghana. good quality dyes.
More
the quality, no, better than even
the know when
China.
that factory was done.
Yeah. You see, at times I'm name one factory, one theatre, over 20 actually.
Or agro factory.
You batch now. Yeah, well,
time manufacturing company.
Cassava processing factory. And no agro processing factory. I mean, what I say, processing cassava into a finished product. Jobs in the pick up about 800 jobs.
Honorable.
Oko sexual accountant bra.
Honorable, I like a paper there.
Yeah, well, food processing this is sexual accountant bra.
Will draw your attention.
Rice processing. What's
like
rice?
Honorable, I like it.
Rice processing factory.
When you draw attention to it, but enka one reading and impact near evident.
Oko Krachi Easter. Yeah, well, cassava processing factory processing cassava and yam.
That is why we are importing more cassava.
What
is
is
that?
Honorable.
Yeah, well, another agro processing factory. Well, you produce.
Honorable, you are reading all of these things.
What's
Senka Jumano said, Omojuma Omoyeno. Say, evident.
It will impact on the economy.
And Maxwell said their products
are
in the market.
What we are
discussing. You see, so what about the 8 years? And like, well, yeah, a mukwata. And the baby can't one. And a crisis with Nyanga, and they to be produced locally, no, and can go to that.
We are discussing.
It was some countries and some will come and do that. Palugu, maybe our parliament. And they are passing the loan agreement. And Palugu dam. Yenya hydro plant. Near San Enya. Irrigation give it to me
for 6 years now. 6 years now, why them?
Now, why them? If you have not been there, don't come and sit here. So won't go here. And can you win him? It's going on very soon. It's about 90% complete.
Inflation, because the Akofa argument when you know about say food inflation contributed to about 50% of your friends.
Oh, yeah, journalists.
And to the year can once a meaning I will make us say the impact on us or a gentleman, so a journalist, a corner side is one of insanity. The impact, Senka. Yeah, we will not be here discussing what you are discussing.
But I guess I will build a factory. Ofiasi processing rice, polished rice now. Not suddenly, it will take some time. Now, ever compete with the internationally announced external imported ones never can with time.
Okay.
I felt who said, I think Niaye import would outweigh the quantity more than what will import.
So
up to the point he said, the Babylonian surplus, near export to surplus, and now who say yes, it has gotten an impact. It's a yes, 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 sugar factory. It took China 20 years to get where they are now. It took China, it took China 20 years to get where they are now.
Look, now, and then
you are not
from July, Honorable Show.
No. Mami, I want to end. And then, for America, almost 40 years. Inflation almost experiencing for 40 years. UK, since 1992, and almost experiencing the highest inflation. So definitely, with all these initiatives, because
I love this
going on. And with all these initiatives,
Honorable America, UK, Africa has here.
My child, what is happening in Africa?
What I'm saying
as compared to Togo, Burkina Faso, and I will say, well, the way the economy is, external forces to me about inflation.
So you have crisis and other
because of our taste foreign food, foreign products. We have to reverse
import to tomato
and start from
which is a
go to me for instance, you have tomato processing factory. You processing. You export to 60% of the paste and use 40% in this country.
Yes.
And I'm not sure when South in a just about 40 minutes ride from Accra. Tomato processing factory. You see, it's better you go around and see for yourself.
We'll go around and see, but we want to feel. We'll go
you
around.
Feel it with some
see
time.
All those things, but we want to see
some of the factories. raw materials no I guess I'm sugar factory I'm going to work man raw material but yeah
6 years what me continue
yes because of
we have
factory 6 months now close to factory now you want me to use you close the factory
all right
you put the factory on sale you want to
0200-854-255
On can't you almost say I'm
free
Pato.
Abolo common sense here juma
Me pato Bernard Mona akan bibi wo o si catch o so munye di.
okay
Honorable Ayepe mi chiao. Me boss Solomo yawo kansa pato. Me boss si NDC akwenye ni bem na ebia akwenya na original national organizer ama NDC. Pato catch Honorable Ayepe say yemfi baby enko baby ko fili bibi enko so. Nyama na wa ye ni yem pese be ko na akohu nyama no wahi wuti wa ye factory tomato factory nyama e say ye ko chesi factory na say ye hu product ni wo market pato mi can be there we are using common sense this time so we have reference I say ye ko amana ni America ni nyama omu minimum wage na ti say how are they paying their workers over there are we comparing those things yes inflation Haiti 27 whatever but we are talking about Ghana. Who are using the common sense to rule the country?
You wanted to chip in something.
Nobody is disputing.
Tomato paste. Tomato paste.
Solo say tiles and your group factory.
Now, I say I go factory. Why some kind of how much inflation?
But I go not happen so can be and sana call and
we're talking about the
two major things.
All right.
In this crisis, I hear what would be a say. Yenisika Kroma Yeshi.
Yenisika Kroma Yeshi, Pacho Faso, and I'm in Fakola Imran. Pacho, Udini Fakwa free.
Me Pacho from me king, me fresh could to down.
Can you tell?
Me Pacho ni baby. Anka journalist for United say, oh, Anka, fine, pa. Oh, you swat Abunchini, now Unkuto Esrino. You will see say, if you have a woman, this one, Annie. Me recommend the new time away commander sugar factory. Me mukojin wi se wo Ednama Rural Bank enwa na me gidu ahwe ni bi se before ka say NDC for mo ndua hwe bi a wo boa me na 150 agents mo the Captain Smart on by me yakam wo I was among keep this my number Captain Smart o ka ho ama ye ba ye pam wo mu fa no wura bem wo mo ma sika me mukojin me de Ednama Rural Bank wo Edna ana ahwede no na abadia 150 acres nisi bi Captain Smart o mu ba ye pam wo mu na Captain Smart or DMP o mu nyim so mu bia Jomham previous government no wo banyi nim ya nti o mu anye nti ahwede na me dua no mu ya me twetwa na me di mo ho na onu application ade ni o ya me ka nti ye wefu papa nche fi no gina ho no nyina ka se na me sa hwe na so
oh da no show bi aso yi fro aba to ya de bofu we de o kan de bofu ye nyini friso
o ndi adam asem o ka wo
nyini friso ni bofu am making the point that we de bofu
me na processing fa
me pa to mo ma
they close the factory down. Bernard kasa.
Bernard,
Inti say in this crisis, na government on the president's dream and promise to God. Wait me, I could 32 million. 25 million.
57 million.
Another time, no, previously, wait, we are 140 million.
All right, we know where you're going, but
at the time, my organic fertilizer, may say at that Shaba Enterprises, buy it and give it to the farmers. No, you cannot release money to buy fertilizer.
I have a call, but you didn't for free.
Yeah, but you're from me.
But your man is so crama and any abra solve Ghana problem. You know, my fire and Nimro.
Yes, Isaac, me for free, Madina.
Yo, young quay.
The Mpensenmpensenmu. This course so like honorable Saye or no, they should say the truth. See, we are in 21st century. I can even take my young phone and go to factory and take a picture. Who's do of fertilizer factories? I was here. Fertilizer and I was here. So Ben I shop na eton tell me say shop we call one any fertilizer water. Fine, fair enough. Why you be a confi? Udu be dia un say car bi nam e say confi juice. Utimi hu bi. Commander Sugar Factory, media hall be free alcohol, ako picture, ako video, enye juma. Also dia wo see, let's talk this. You have only Ghana, one Ghana pen a year. You say the next 100 years to come, Ghana be sick. They should stop this. Bye-bye.
Mr. Wadacipi say
into your person say organic fertilizer now Zoom line producing or who do market. You see, so when you product no where do man.
But Zoom line producing you take money and go and feed into let me not say useless caricature. Now you cannot buy fertilizer and give to your farmers.
No, you can fertilizer
product on the market.
That one something product you come market you be them the ceramic tiles you come market you be. Come to produce you come market you are saying that factory.
Yo, me ba jo ye fe me Adam no Pukwase.
Adam yanko.
Yes, actually NDC, MPP. NDC for kasa as a factories me. Yanko for pieces ni na emechre. Yo Ghana ha, yo wonyama bebre a ekoso e wa ha. The omunye ye NDC for no mucha pictures. Enye picture ya kire ba bia company and factories no. 1D 1F na ewo. It is all person who na adena wunye kire nko bebi.
Awahi.
Again, I won't get now was a summer I can no crime, no crime. This is a good training in our pictures. There's any other good genius to answer with young one now. What church the beer war? Young fellow and snap on my anymore. Yes, and this will position the beer and throw, over Japan one year. Commander Sugar Factory. Obin Chairman said, come a supermarket pen and you who a sugar a woman. And now can a sugar factory, Commander Sugar Factory. Madam Wasi.
But so that CP.
My main car on records, journalist you.
All right.
Commander Sugar Factory.
It's still his time to talk.
No, it's not his time.
So why are you doing that?
But as you know, he's mean to me, if he doesn't do it. But what's the main catch on him? I'm sorry.
Finally, me I am a deo. Say and Nekwam and Krum Bede. I pay at the hand or say when you start a factory, you cannot get the benefits immediately. Kwame Nkrumah see factories say. Moi and a mobile factories in India.
NDC.
And a moka say.
NDC.
Mo mame kasa. And a moka say those factories were not making profit. Akosombo Dam was commissioned in January 1966. February, Kwame Nkrumah. Akosombo Dam was coming to power all these factories. Most of the factories were in their incipient stages. But completely yet.
But Bernard, that belongs to the past.
It cannot belong to the past when people are sitting here. People are sitting here telling me that factories.
So now what are we doing?
Most factories, they are not yielding. They are not yielding.
Hold on.
You should be given to the private.
All right.
You Kwame Nkrumah and apology. You are all a disappointment to this nation by the way you handle Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes, so yeah, the base here. But the next time we will call your friend saying supermarket no na the moment survey of. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, the number of made in Ghana near my shelves no so. Near Mr. Sadia, they are increasing so that
it is not about the Ghana names. It's not about the Ghana names on the label. What you say?
It can be imported from China.
And even the raw materials, no crumpa, they be producing free.
Because
raw materials in free. Thank you very much. Sir, Oba, keep coming. Solomon and Kansa, also thank you very much. Nankopo ya Doma and you bring. Yena Ebeshia 2 to 6 on original FM 91.9 FM near the Adini Casabro. And now, Ebeshia, I will have say, bye bye. Nankopo coming now.